So, hello ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can hear me, and I hope everything is working, and I hope we can get started today in Japan. Just give me a little second. Hope someone just can give me a feedback if you can hear me. It will be very good for me, and then we can get started today. So, hello, I hope you can hear me. Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna race today in Japan. I am Arrow, and I'm gonna be alone today. And yes, we will see here a really big fight again. And it's gonna be rainy today, so the guys in the box, they are gonna look at their strategy. We are gonna start with one-shot qualifying. That means we are gonna see one lap from everyone, and then we are gonna have a sprint race, and after the sprint race we are gonna have the feature race. And I'm very excited for today. I hope you too, and again I hope you can hear me. I hope you are not yeah, I hope you can hear me. If someone can get a feedback, that's gonna be really good. If you can chat me if this is okay. So I'm gonna tap again out for a second. Okay, loud and clear. Thank you very much, Flynn. And so we are gonna have today racing with those guys you can see there. They're all on wet tires. The session is gonna begin in almost 25 seconds. We are gonna have 10 drivers today on the Japan track in Suzuka here, and I'm really excited. Last week I missed the race and I was so sorry, and I hope I can see the racing today. And yeah, like I said, we are gonna start in 3 seconds with the sprint. Sorry, with the one-shot qualifying, and we are follow here our yeah, we are gonna follow here to choose our oh, to choose made a little mistake. We are gonna follow here first for the Suzuka lap here in the full wet condition. We're gonna see here Verse is gonna going down now into the first corners. The triple S in here, really smooth. It's really tricky condition in the wet here, so everyone is gonna struggle a lot. Oh, really good drift here from Verse, not bad at all. We're gonna switch up to Maverick. My yeah, he was he was my mentor for streaming, and now he's gonna sit in the cockpit as a teammate for Techoose. Techoose retired from the qualifying. Maybe he did a little mistake. I don't saw that. We are gonna follow Maverick here. He's went to the hairpin into the second sector. Now going down to the long left-handed. Maverick right now in P4. He needs to carry his teammate. Techoose is gonna be last. For the sprint race, he's gonna start first. So it's a good point for him. Verse had a little disconnect. I hope he is gonna join back again. And we are following now Maverick entering the third sector and going into the 130R. Not a flat out corner for the F2 cars in full wet. He did the corner really well. He's going now into the last two corners. Went a little bit wide for Maverick. I don't know. He lost a lot of position. Maverick is gonna go down to the main straight, and he's gonna end in P5. We are gonna have Viper Strike with a 155.13 as a P1 driver now. He's gonna start last in the sprint race. Not bad. Viper Strike taking that pole position, and if I saw right, yes, his teammate Suffocating is gonna be in P2. They're under 110s and 10. Wow! But I have to say they dominated also here in Suzuka. They are both in a 155s. Then we are gonna have GOVEE in P3 with a 156. James Mustang in P4, Maverick in P5. As I said, Stripper Dave in P6, the Smithy in P7. In P8 is gonna be the Brit Wers. I think this is Brit. I hope this is England. Then we are gonna have to choose in P9 and Brissink, who got disqualified in the qualifying. He's gonna be last, but it's gonna be also good for him. He's gonna be P1 in the sprint race because the sprint race is converted from the qualifying. So we will see him starting first. And Techus is gonna be second. And Viper has the unlock, but he has to start last. But let's see what he's gonna do. Restarting the lobby, what happened? I'm gonna check a second. Just give me a little minute. I'm gonna swap again. So, we are gonna be back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for waiting, and also sorry for waiting. We had a little issue here, and now we are gonna start on again. We are gonna go back and we are gonna do again the qualifying. So, unfortunate Viper on pole position, he has to do that again. And yeah, it was a really exciting qualifying to watch about 5 minutes ago, and I hope we can see that again now. And I'm gonna show you again here the drivers. I think someone just flushed in, and it is gonna be the Nadim who went back on track. He forgot to put his gloves on, so that's why he missed the qualifying. No, he jumped on again, and we are gonna see him also in this F2 race here in Japan. And yeah, now Techus also has again a second chance. I think he did not do any time. I think he retired also. So Techus now has again to do his lap, and we will see what the defending champion from last season is gonna do. And yeah, as I said, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this race in here. We are gonna have 25 seconds, and then we are gonna start here. And yeah, I'm gonna do a little drink break. So give me a sec. So now we are gonna start with the qualifying, and now we will see Nadim. He's gonna be here again on Suzuka. We are gonna follow also Nadim now, who's gonna be last now. He has the lowest wing. Oh, and he went on the gravel. Nadim missed the braking point in here, not ideal for him. He's gonna be last, and I'm gonna switch instantly to Viper. Viper did the pole position earlier, 5 minutes ago, and now he's gonna catch that again. He wants that pole position again. We're gonna follow him now into the triple S in the first sector. Then we are gonna have a long right-handed into a left-handed. In this super wet condition, this corner is really difficult to take. You have to be really careful on the throttle. Now we are gonna go into the second sector, right-handed into a right 90 degrees corner. Now he's dropped down to P2, suffocating his teammate. Is in P2, Brising now taking the lead, and Nadim retires. So he's gonna start in the sprint race first. And we see here Viper striking exit of the hairpin, going into the right-handed where a big incident. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. It's not a good thing. Then we go into the long left-handed for Viper strike here. Viper in this condition, I think it's gonna be his race today. I think he loves this condition. He's going now into the third sector, and also into the 130 out to choose is now inching ahead against Viper Strike. Viper Strikes now has only 3 corners to go. It's gonna be a right, left, long, right. He's going here. He went a little bit deep. Viper went a little bit deep. He missed the braking point, and that's costing him so much time. And Viper's only gonna be in P4 to choose. Uses his second chance to take that pole position, and it's gonna be Techus, the Frenchman, who's gonna start the feature race from the top spot. We have then suffocating in P2, also solid. I think he did almost the same time as he did earlier. It's not about lap time, and we are gonna see the top 3. It's gonna be Techus in P1, the Frenchman, the defending champion. Then we are gonna have suffocating, the Brit in second 2. Then Stripper Dave from Rodincullen, a half a second slower than Techus. In P3, Viper with that mistake is 1 second behind Techus. Then Maverick in P5, Wobby McQueen in P6, James Mustang is gonna start in P7, Brissink in P8, Verst in P9, Fat Cat is gonna be P10, 11th is gonna start Smith, and Nadim, who had to retire is gonna start last in the feature race. The good part for Nadim now in the sprint race, he can start first. That's the F2 rule in the sprint race. You're gonna start on the opposite position than you did. So Nadim starting first, Techu starting last, and we are gonna have a rainy Japan day today here. Everyone here on this wet tires, the super wet tires, the tires that I don't know how much water they're putting away. I think 90 liters. I don't know. I don't want to say something wrong. But I'm gonna be excited. Let's see what the drivers are gonna do in this sprint race. And yeah, we are waiting now. So we are back on track, and it's gonna be 5 lights out, and away we go. The Suzuka Grand Prix is to be started. Fat Cat leading the pack here. We are gonna go into the first corner that everyone bunched together. Fat Cat going a little bit wide, making the door open for Verse. Verse inching ahead against Viper Strikes. Against Fat Cat. Verse taking the lead. Fat Cat losing the lead by braking too late. Now we see Brissing, he holds the position, not bad from him. Whoopi McQueen also not a bad start from him. Jason Mustang also took a position. If I am not gonna be, if I'm right, yeah, we see here what happened at the start. We are gonna see a big fight at the back here. Maverick into P7. Gained. No, he lost the position. His teammate Techoose is right behind him. Techoose going a little bit wide. That's not so good for him, but he stays on track. Maverick trying to make an attack on Stripper Dave, and he is staying into P7. I think there's gonna be team orders between Maverick and Techoose. Yes, Techoose is now going side by side with his teammate. I think there's gonna be a switch into the left-hander. No, there's not. So now Maverick into P7. Oh, he goes a little bit wide. So Suffocating making an attack on Techoose. And the team is also there. So we see now Fat Cat taking the leads, inching ahead against Verse. Verse has the inside line. He goes a little bit wide. Fat Cat trying to make the switch back. Verse, I think he cut it a little bit here, the track. He's giving the position back. That's really good sportsmanship here from Verse. Fat Cat now leading Verse, leading Brissing. Whoopi into P4. James Mustang is into P5. They're 4 cars fighting right now for P1. And again, the same mistake that Fat Cat did is now Verse doing. Now it's gonna be a 1-2 for the... I don't know which team this is. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad that I have 2 cars. But I see here a big fight between Stripper Dave and Suffocating and Techoose. Techoose gaining the position on Suffocating. They're still side by side now. I think Suffocating now braked a little bit to let his rival in front. And I see Nadim in P7. He started last and he's now in P7. I don't know what this guy is doing, but he's an absolute beast. He's also putting the first purple sector for this race. And yeah, Nadim is just incredible driver. I don't know. He started last in 2 laps, 1.5 lap. He is in P6. In P7. But I don't know. This driver is just too fast for us all. Oh, he's now side by side. Maverick did a little bit a mistake. They're side by side. It's gonna be Nadim. There's a guy going into the wall, and it's Fat Cat. He did a little mistake. I think no damage for him. So this is really good, but not good for him too. He loses 6 positions. That's not a good position for him. And Nadim gaining 2 positions in 1. Overtakes Maverick round the outside before the left-hander And now he's chasing his teammate. Maybe there's gonna be a team order, maybe not. We are gonna enter the 130R and we see WOBE inching ahead against Brissink. I think there was a little bit contact. Brissink going a little bit wide. We go into the last 3 corners. There's side by side Brissink against WOBE. Here WOBE has now the inside line. Brissink going around the outside, trying to do his best. There's a yellow flag behind. A little crash I see there. And here there are 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars fighting here for the position P3. And now they're still Brissink against here Nadim, and Nadim trying to do a triple overtake, but he can only do 1. He overtakes Fat Cat. No, he's not. He's still inching ahead now. Now he overtakes Fat Cat and Brissink in 3 corners. That's unbelievable what this driver is doing. Nadim in 2.5 laps, he is just, I don't know how to tell that. He just did 9 positions in almost 3 laps. That's wow, this driver is just not normal. He's too fast. Now he's chasing WOBE McQueen and Verse here for the lead. And we see, I see only 3 Red Bull cars. Only 3 Red Bull cars. I don't know who is who. WOBE now, he needs to defend from Nadim. Wow, a little bit of bad exit, a good exit from Nadim in it. Now he's gonna go against around the outside. He's trying the same overtake, but WOBE goes a little bit wide, and now Nadim overtakes him into the right-handed. Really beautiful move from him. WOBE loses the position, but he's still there. So he's gonna be patient for now. Well, a little bit of slip from Nadim there. I think WOBE now has the opportunity to make some seconds, to gain some seconds. And now, this is interesting. The top 3 fighting you. Wow, a little bit too wide for WOBE. I think he missed the braking point. Fat Cat uses the mistake from WOBE. And now it's going to be Fat Cat into P3, WOBE into P4. And I switch in front. Nadim trying to overtake here the leader Verse. He's gonna take the slipstream. He's going to the inside. No, he's not. He's staying behind. Maybe there's a move. Fat Cat also fighting against WOBE there. There's a yellow flag on the back. It's gonna be Smithy, the yellow flag. But we see here WOBE against Fat Cat fighting in the first corner. Fat Cat stays in front and can't defend himself from WOBE. Also, his teammate Brissink is also gaining some positions here and time to get WOBE here. But WOBE, really good driving from him from now. And I think he's not gonna be so easy to pass. And for now, this is what you see, guys. We have Verse fighting against Nadim. There are big fights in front, also on the back a little bit, so it's a little bit difficult to watch the fights here. And yeah, from now on we will see Nadim trying to put pressure on, and I see WOBE putting pressure on Fat Cat. He's trying to overtake Fat Cat, but Fat Cat goes a little bit wide, and WOBE goes round the inside. They're still side by side. They're going into the left corner. They need to look at the track limits here, because the track limits are really strict, and it's not this easy. And WOBE gets the front wing damage. Fat Cat loses the car, and he's losing also the positions. He has no front wing damage, but WOBE has. It's really unfortunate for him. His right end plate is missing. I think Fat Cat has no damage. No, he's not. That's gonna be an incident to review. Unfortunate for WOBE now for the front wing damage. And we see here James Mustang fighting against Maverick. Here for P6, and also in front Verse fighting against Nadim side by side. Nadim is now inching ahead. He's gonna take the lead, and he did the last 2 first in 4 laps, but Verse is staying there. He's now on the outside. That is gonna turn the inside for him, but Nadim just gets the better exit, and Nadim is now officially the new race leader of the Japan Sprint race. And we have Viper Strike who's boxed here. I don't know what happened. I think he had some damage. He boxed for new super wets, for new full wets. And yes, that's unfortunate for him. And Nadim, wow. I just switched for a second to Viper Strikes, and now I just see that Nadim has a 2-second lead to Verse. I don't know, this driver is just not normal. He's just too fast for us. Wow, this driver is just it's just unbelievable. This driver is so fast, and now he's gonna be the race leader. 3 seconds is between him and Verse. Verse in P2. Bracing just behind him, and GOVEE with that missing end plate has some pace here, and he loses the position, but we don't need to forget he has some damage, but the pace is just incredible as he has the full front wing in there. It's taking full slipstream. Now we go into the 130R. We see Viper Strikes now trying to catch up from last. I don't know why he pitted. Maybe we will see that. If this is an opposite strategy, we'll see that Marek gaining again 3 seconds. It's gonna be 6 seconds for him, and Brissing is boxing here. And he's gonna switch onto the full wets again. There's no front wing damage, so there. Oh, again also here suffocating also into the box. Maybe they are gonna pit earlier here to undercut if someone is gonna box in front. So this is really interesting. If we look here at the tire age, we see that now everyone has 5 laps on his tires. That's yeah, normal. We have 6 laps, the 6th lap now, and GOVEE has an incredible pace, also without that end plate on the right hand side. So interesting from GOVEE here also. His race pace, there is a yellow flag, and it is Smithy. I think he just spun out, lost the traction here, and again, ooh, that's not. Yeah, as I said at the beginning, the conditions are really difficult to drive on in Suzuka. You need to be so careful on that throttle, and here Nadim also going a little bit off track, almost losing the car and going into the wall, but he holds the car straight, and he's going down now into the 130R, a new purple sector for him, and I think also it's going to be the new fastest lap here for Nadim Lemazan. He's going now into the 7th lap to lead. Now 5 seconds. Is Fat Cat there going off track and lets 2 cars in front. There is going to be GOVEE staying out and Verse boxing. So we have now GOVEE into P2. Gained 3 positions. Not bad at all in one corner. GOVEE now in P2. Fat Cat with that little mistake that he did cost him his P2. Now in P3, Maverick into P4, his teammate just behind them is going to be in P5. Verse now exiting the pit here in Suzuka with a new fresh set of full wet, the same as James Mustang is doing, and Viper Strike with the new fastest lap. Viper Strike here now overtaking James Mustang, but not overtaking Verse, but the pace is there, so he is gonna try a move as soon as possible. Verse with that cold tires needs to warm them up, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. And yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight. I think Viper Strike with that early pit stop that he did can do some good positions here. There's Maverick going a little bit wide. I think there's some team orders. So Maverick is letting his teammate by. To choose now in up to P4. There is a yellow flag again. And I think against Smithy, I think there is no serious incident. So for now, green flags here in Suzuka. And the switch back in front, where GOVEE is fighting against Fat Cat. He's defending from Fat Cat here. He's staying out. I think he is trying to drive till the end with those tires. And Fat Cat just needs to overtake here GOVEE to be in P2. He has the advantage, but slips a little bit here. Fat Cat has the advantage that GOVEE has some front wing damage, he not. So we will see his front wing now here. The front wing cam from the cars. Oh, Fat Cat almost losing the car here into that left-handed. It's, as I said, really difficult to drive in these conditions here in Suzuka. In the meantime, GOVEE has some breathing space in front, or better saying, Nadim has some breathing space behind him. 8 seconds is gonna separate Nadim to GOVEE. So this is, yeah, I don't know. Nadim is just too fast. He's Lightning McQueen. I know he's a really S-tire driver. There's a yellow flag, and it's gonna be Smithy who's gonna retire on track. I think it's gonna be a safety car. It is a safety car. Safety car in lap 8. Smithy retires from this sprint race. And now it's gonna be really interesting. What is gonna happen? Is someone gonna box in front? Are they staying out? I think everyone now in front who didn't box is gonna box here. We are gonna watch what Nadim is doing. Nadim is gonna box. Yes, he's gonna box. He's gonna put some new, fresh, full wets. The same as GOVEE. I think GOVEE is also using this opportunity to switch his front wing, or maybe he's staying on that broken front wing. Fat Cat also in the box. GOVEE taking that 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's unfortunate, and it's not gonna be a front wing switch for him. Only the tire switched, and here GOVEE is gonna go in front of Fat Cat. That's a really good pit stop from GOVEE Bukini, staying in P2. Nadim stays in P1. Fat Cat in P3. There also Tachoos, a double stack. Tachoos boxing and Maverick boxing too now. Maverick had to wait. That's really unfortunate. But that's the team order if you are letting your teammate by. So now the guys who are gonna profit now is Viper Strike is gonna profit a lot. Verse is profiting a lot. Brissin is also did the undercut, and Viper Strike suffocating James Mustang, also gaining some positions. We will watch now here the tires, the position switches that we had in this race so far. Nadim, wow, 11 positions gained. That's in 5 laps also, so incredible. Will be also really good race for him from his side. He is starting in. He started P5 and he's now in P2, but now he has that 5-second time penalty, so he needs to drive 5 seconds off Brissin to at least maintain his P2. Then Brissin, who started in P3, is now back to his position. Fat Cat, who started on pole position, is now in 4th, whereas who started in 2nd is in P5. Viper Strikes gains a position, Suffocating gains 2 position. James Mustang loses 4 positions, and starting from P4 now into P8. The Choose gained 1 position, so Maverick, unfortunately, also loses 4 positions. Started in P6 and now in P 10. And Stripper Dave is at the back. He's catching up, as same as Maverick, to get the safety car on, and it's gonna be safety car in this lap. We are gonna have 2 laps of racing. Who's gonna get victorious here in the sprint race of Suzuka? We see the safety car now entering the box, and Nadim is bunching all persons now up, and we will see Nadim. We will see when he's gonna start. I think he did the start now. He started, he went away, he did a really good start. GOVEE also reacted not bad. Brissink, yeah, did not react this good. Fat Cat, his teammate, did a really good restart, as same as Verse, who's trying to overtake now Fat Cat, a side by side with Viper Strike. Viper Strike inching ahead, braking later, and it's gonna be Viper Strike gaining the position on Verse into P5. Is gonna be Viper Strike. Really good move. Verse staying side by side with here with Viper Strikes, and Verse is gaining. He's getting back his position that he lost, and there's a 3-man fight also on the back here, and also on the front I see Fat Cat fighted against his teammate Brissink. Brissink losing the position, Fat Cat going up to P3, and GOVEE now stays into P2 for that 5-second time penalty he has. He will drop down a lot, so we hope he's gonna drive away to stay into the podium at least. Nadim is just gaining on GOVEE with that front wing damage. We don't need to forget that. And Nadim driving off now. 1.7 seconds is gonna be the space between him and GOVEE. And with Fat Cat 1 second behind, GOVEE Brissink also lost a lot of time on his teammate. Versus gaining some time on the back, also same as suffocating. He is trying to stick at his teammate and take at least those P6 and P7. And also on the back there is James Mustang, who needs to defend from the defending champion Techus. Techus is gonna go around the inside of 130R. What a move from Techus he did there. That's just an incredible move round the inside of 130R. That's almost flat out not bad from Techus. Nadim taking the fastest lap in 1:56. Not bad. Now we go into the last lap, and for that last lap we are gonna switch to GOVEE and Fat Cat. GOVEE and Fat Cat fighting for the position P2. Fat Cat gaining the position on GOVEE. GOVEE now trying to catch back the position he lost. I don't know why I can't talk. Yeah, go GOVEE. GOVEE, he needs to get that position. GOVEE with that 5-second time penalty is gonna ruin his race. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's just unfortunate for him. And we have here no big fights for now. I see GOVEE not catching up. James Mustang taking his first penalty for the race. Wow, what I see there is gonna be Verse, who almost slides into the wall. There are a 4-man fight into the hairpin. It's gonna be Techus attacking, suffocating with a really aggressive dive bomb, and Techus up to P7, gaining the position on suffocating here. Really beautiful move from him. I don't know what he did. I don't know if I'm calculating. GOVEE is gonna drop more than P4, if I see here, but I almost lose the position here. Techus also winning the position of Viper Strike on the left-handed. Viper Strike and suffocating side by side teammate fight there for P7, and I switch in front to our Serbian driver, the Serbian flying man. Nadim is gonna win the Suzuka sprint race, and it's gonna be a P1 for him. It's Nadim winning this race. Fat Cat into P2, GOVEE in P3, Brissink going into P4, and Verse now in P5. It's gonna be Viper Strikes who's dropping down. I'm waiting. I'm not saying which position they are because of the penalties. but the top 3 is fixed. It's gonna be Nadim, winner of the sprint race, driver of the day. Yeah, for sure. For sure. This is just incredible what he did here. We see here the Serbian driver going on the top of the podium. Fat Cat and Brising, they are on his right and left side, also cheering his podium. And a really good position for Dams here, who gets those points. So we're gonna watch the rest here now. This is the end. Nadim is in P1, 11 points for him. Fat Cat into P2, Techus in P3. Oh yeah, wait, sorry. I know what I did for wrong. So this is the real thing. Nadim in P1, Fat Cat into P2, Brising ending P3, Techus also in P4. Strong last lap from him. Whoopi with that 5-second time penalty is going to be P5 for him, start the 5th, and it's going to be in 5. Again, Verse in P6, suffocating in P7, James Mustang in P8, Stripper Dave in P9, Viper Strikes in P10, Maverick in P11, and the Smithy retired is gonna start. Oh no, he ended last. Oof, I don't know what to say. My throat is killing myself. Yeah. This sprint race was incredible to watch. So we are gonna wait now again, and we are gonna. Yes, GG Land. I'm streaming for the first time on my own. I hope everything is working, and yeah, we will be right back, and let's see what the drivers are gonna choose for his strategy on this drive feature race. Feature race, sorry. So we are back racing. We are back on the track. It's gonna be 5 lights out, and away we go for the feature race here in Suzuka to choose. Started on pole, is gonna get again away into P1, suffocating, also staying on his position. Viper Strikes following his teammate Maverick, gaining the positions here. I don't know what happened with Verse. Verse has a drive-through penalty. I think he started too early. There's a big fight on the back. Brising. There are 5 cars, 6 cars. I don't know who is fighting against who. We are just watching here the fight. Now Brising trying to stay in front of James Mustang. There was a yellow flag for Verse. And I don't know, also Maverick gains a position on Stripper Dave. It's an incredible start from Maverick. Really beautiful start for him. He gains the position, P4 for him. Stripper Dave loses the position. Wow, what a start. I don't know. Also on the back there is a really big fight also still. Brising fighting against Nadim. Nadim taking the position now of Brising. And half a lap Nadim P7 from P12? What? Anyways, yeah. We are gonna now into the 15 lap race here, with the shoes leading the pack, is suffocating, following him. Viper Strikes is in P3, Maverick in P4. So the two Campos driver are sandwiched from the two Prima driver. Nadim fighting against James Mustang, and Nadim gains P6. James Mustang in P7, so I think there was a team order between them. And now we will see here every car was gonna cross the start and finish line for the first time here in this free feature race. Verst has a 5-second time at the boxes. I think this is gonna be the drive-through he's gonna observe, and in the meantime we are gonna watch here the people's strategy. Almost everyone on the mediums. Only Stripper Dave, James Mustang and Verse went onto the softs. Verse is in the box and switched to softs, so he needs to box again, because the rule for F2 is gonna be that if you box before the first 4 laps, you need to box again. That's the official F2 rule that they put in, I think this year. Sorry, last year, not 2024, but 2023. So Verse needs to box again. In the meantime, everyone is just gonna be fine. They're just following each other here. And yeah, to choose leading here at the Suzuka Grand Prix with Suffocating, with also an incredible pace from Suffocating here. Just wondering why he is this fast. Sorry, no, I don't want to say something, but also in the rain he was so damn fast that yeah, I can't imagine if I'm driving a F2 car, man. Yeah, I will lap myself. I don't know if yeah. Suffocating now puts the gap down to 4/10, taking the fastest lap 2. So now it's gonna be DRS open. Unfortunately, the DRS is only on the strafe line, on the start and finish line. So we will see the DRS only once. We will follow Suffocating now here from his front wing and just hear the car. Meanwhile, a really good exit from here we saw from Suffocating, who needs to back up before there's gonna be a crash. So Suffocating is gonna be the potential winner here, also to choose. We don't need to forget Nadim. Nadim in P5 behind Maverick. Maverick, we have to say, Maverick, I think is for the almost second, no, now it's the second time I've ever seen him driving an F2 car, and a P4 is just a solid result for him. So really good work everywhere where Maverick is landing. I don't care, Maverick, I love you, you're a really good driver, and we will fight now against Nadim. Nadim taking the full slipstream from Maverick, the Prima driver, against the Dams driver. They're going into the 130R, where Nadim trying to go around the outside from the last 3 corners, and there is Maverick braking to let Nadim through. Wow, really good save from Nadim there. I don't know what he did, and this was tactical from Maverick. Maverick opening the DRS, gains the DRS, and Maverick now back in front of Nadim. Really tactical move from Nadim, from Maverick, braking really early to get the DRS. Really solid move there. That's just tactics, But they're still side by side. Nadim almost taking here the front wing damage, trying to round the outside. Wow, what a move from Nadim! Round the outside of the last S corner. Wow, this was, yeah, this is cooking. This is cooking from Nadim. I don't know what he's cooking, but it smells really good. Maverick now down to P5. Nadim into P4, and he is seeing now Viper Strikes. He wants that win, that double win. The maximum point is not gonna be for his side, but he can take almost every point on this calendar day here in Suzuka. I'm gonna go in front of the choose against Suffocating. They're still almost on the same pace as the earlier 3 laps they did. We don't need to forget they have DRS on, so Suffocating has the opportunity to open the rear wing on the main straight to get that. I don't know how much it is in F2. I think there is also 10 or 15 kilometers per hour that you get more, or you are faster then. But the gap is gonna stay at 5/10 for now. Nadim, meanwhile, gaining really a lot of time on Viper, and Viper now feels the Serbian driver behind him. He is in a little bit of a stress. Nadim, he needs to overtake Viper if he wants to join the fight for P1. But as we Viper Strike know, he's a really good defending driver, so I think he's gonna give his soul up to defend against Nadim. Nadim, really big pace from him on these medium tires. Really impressing this driver. This driver here, I thought he is trying the dive here, but he did not. So Viper Strikes has some room, but not this much room. Nadim gaining again with that slipstream on a Viper Strike. I think Nadim is waiting till the main straight to use that DRS and to overtake with the DRS, with that extra pace you get. Or maybe he's just trying it just right now into the 130R. No, he's staying behind. He's pushing a little bit, Viper Strike. So we see Nadim now trying the little dummy, but it's not gonna work. So now Nadim has the best opportunity, opening the DRS right now. And Viper Strikes now tries to defend like a lion. There's still a fight. Nadim going just, wow, he just went really good, but braked too late. He went around the outside, braked too late, and loses the position again on Viper Strikes. That's really good for the two guys in front. Viper Strike doing a really good Sergio Perez job, the defending minister of the podium, I call that. And they're now side by side going into the second sector. Right-handed is gonna go in favor of not Nadim, but of Viper Strikes, that is gonna have the inside line, and Nadim has a much better traction, much better exit, and they go into the hairpin. They're being side by side, and Nadim now overtaking Viper Strike here for P3, and now Viper has the chance to get the position back, to put the pressure on the Serbian driver. In the meantime, Suffocating stays on that 5/10 gap between himself and the choose. Now he's going down. Really good exit from him. I think if I can leak his setup, I think he has really low high wings. So we are going now into the last three corners, and we are gonna enter into the 7th lap, where Suffocating is just closer than any time. Now he's opening the DRS. Maybe we will see a lead switch now. It's gonna be Suffocating against the choose. Suffocating going around the inside of the turn 1. The choose going around the outside. Who's gonna go first? They're gonna inch ahead of Suffocating now in P1, but the choose has the inside line, who's gonna convert him to the outside line, and it's gonna be Suffocating now taking the lead from the choose away, and it is Suffocating leading the race now, the feature race. And this fight cost a lot of time, because I see here a car with a driver in there who is an absolute beast. He had a 3-second gap between himself and P2. He's down to 2/10. There are 4 cars fighting for P1. Viper Strike is just watching behind, and I think he's also eating popcorn in the car, and he's waiting to use the perfect situation to overtake both driver or all 3 driver. But for now on he has no DRS, and we see Nadim side by side with Techus now. He's going back to the slipstream, and we go into 130R where Suffocating is going to be in first, Techus in second, and Nadim in third. Viper Strikes back there on the 4th position. And now we see Techus opening the DRS, Nadim opening the DRS, and Nadim has an extraordinary exit here. They're side by side, both opening the DRS. Nadim now taking the slipstream. I think there's no overtake now. Nadim staying behind. Techus, good defending move from him. I think also Suffocating is doing the smooth operator Carlos Sainz move, giving Techus the DRS to defend from Nadim. If he is doing this, then just absolutely beautiful. If he's doing this, then we can call him a smooth operator like Carlos Sainz. Nadim is biting his fingernails, and now Techus did a mistake, and it's gonna be Nadim in P2 now, but Techus is staying there. We are going into the second sector where Nadim takes P2 from Techus. Techus a big mistake. I think almost lost the car. Viper also there going off track. And now we see Techus almost making the contact with Nadim. Now it's interesting. We don't need to forget they need to box. So the soft runners, every soft runner, that means James Mustang and Stripper Dave, they did box. So everyone else now needs to make his pit stop. We don't know when they are boxing, but I think they're gonna box like in 2 laps maximum, or maybe just now. We don't know, and no, only the drivers know, and we will see them boxing soon. So now Suffocating in P1, Suffocating boxing. He's trying the undercut, or better saying the overcut, no, the undercut from P1. And that means Nadim is now the race leader. Techus is now in P2. Viper Strikes is gonna promote into P3, so he's gonna also be into the podiums. Marek gaining also the position, so he's gonna be in P4. And we have 3 drivers who boxed. It's gonna be Fat Cat. No, sorry, it's gonna be Suffocating, the first guy exiting the pits with the soft tires. It's gonna be Wooby behind, and Brissink just on his tails directly behind him. And there's gonna be a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. There was, I don't know, Smithy did something. He's retiring again. Unfortunate for him. He's retiring also from the future race. And I don't know if this is gonna be a full course safety car. It is gonna be a virtual safety car for now. So, yeah. I have to say, a little bit unfortunate. I think Suffocating now needs to push instantly after the virtual safety car, because Nadim, or better saying, because the guys from P1 to P5 now can profit from that virtual safety car, and stay on the positions they are. So we will see if this early pit from Suffocating was a good move. And I think Nadim now is gonna box. He's gonna use the virtual safety car to do his pit stop. He is not, so he's staying out. Techus also staying out. Viper, he is boxing. Viper boxes, Maverick boxes. Wow, also Fat Cat overtaking those guys. I don't know if this is a proper move. Fat Cat overtaking 2 cars and getting the 5-second time penalty. So I don't know what happened there. In the meantime, the virtual safety car is away, so we will be seeing the drivers back on track, and I'm watching here Suffocating, who overtakes all cars who boxed. So now Suffocating in P3, maybe he can get that P1 back again. I don't know, but also here is a big fight on the back. Every car now we need to watch is has boxed. The only two guys who didn't box is Nadim and Techus. Verse needs to box also because of the F2 rule that I mentioned early before at the start of the race. If you box in the first 4 laps, you need to box again. That's an F2 rule from 2023. I think they put that in last year. And also under safety car, you cannot box in the first 4 laps. That's also not good. So now to choose also losing the time, it's gonna be 2 seconds between him and Nadim. Nadim with those 9 laps of mediums, doing some good times, and Nadim is boxing now, and Techus is boxing too. So the first 2 drivers are boxing, and Nadim and Techus get a 5-second time penalty for speeding into pit lane. Unfortunate for them, not a good, or better saying, not ideal for them. And I'm watching here at Suffocating, and we will see him entering now the last 3 corners of lap 10, and maybe we will see him leading again the Grand Prix. It's gonna be really tight. Techus and Nadim now going back on track. It's gonna be Techus who loses the position, and Suffocating up to P2 and the fastest lap. So now yeah, let's see what Nadim can do with that 5-second time penalty. If I mention the penalty, we are gonna watch here which guys, oh wait a second, here, which guys has some penalties, and it is the first 4, Nadim with a 5-second, Suffocating with a 5-second, Techus with 8 seconds, and Fat Cat with his 5-second time penalty. Maverick left the session. Oh, I think this is a disconnect. I will be right back, guys. I think now it is my job to take Maverick back. Oh, this is pressing. I didn't want pressing. I'm sorry. I didn't want to invite you. I hope Maverick is gonna join back again. A really good race from him. Now dropping in P9. This is really unfortunate for him. This is really sad to see. Really sad, really sad. So, if we watch this right now, no one is gonna profit from the penalties in front. Yeah, okay, the only one who can profit is right now Viper Strike. He is 3.5 seconds behind of Fat Cat. German game cookie. He can profit from Fat Cat, as I said. He needs to stay in that 5-second range to get a P4. And to choose has some 8 8-second penalties. So he needs also to watch the gap between him and Fat Cat. But for now, nothing is happening this much. Only we watch here at the back, the fight between P5 and P7 is on. It's gonna be Viper Strike, the leader of the top of the three drivers, will be on the back, and Brissink also watching the fight in front. Maverick, meanwhile, on back, and he overtakes James Mustang, so he's up to P9. Fighting against Tripadev, I think it's gonna be an easy move for Maverick with those soft tires. He has just much fresher tires than Tripadev has. So let's see what the fight is on. Maverick trying right now to make the move, gets a little bit of bad exit. but he has more traction with those 2-lap-old softs. So now he's going a little bit off track. Really close call. Really close call from him to going into the wall. James Mustang trying to move, but he cannot do it. Maverick now back on the catch, and they go back in front against the fight against Viper Strikes and GOVEE for P5. And Brising is also fighting here. And now GOVEE and Brising can open the DRS. Who is gonna overtake? Who it is gonna be no overtake for them? But we watch at the back, we see Maverick going, or better saying, overtaking Stripper Dave from the outside. Beautiful move from him. This puts him up to P8. Now he needs to drive off the time penalty that he has. He has 3 seconds, so it's gonna be it's gonna be possible for him with the fresher tire set that he has. So we are hoping that Maverick is driving them off. He has really good pace. Really unfortunate that he has that disconnect, but he went back instantly. This is also good. No, this is not a German league. This is an English league or a British league. Only you mean because it's a German league because you hear it that I am German. So yeah, exposed. No, this is an English league. This is an English league. This is Phoenix F1 Racing, or better saying Phoenix Sim Sport. And we will welcome you in the F1 session. Nadim, most of the names. No, there's, I have to say, no one on the grid is German. Only Nadim is from Germany, if I'm right. He's from Germany, but everyone else is British or Ireland, or Fat Cat is from Australia, for example, and everyone else, I don't know. We can see the flags later. But now we are going to concentrate again on racing, where in the meantime Brising overtakes GOVEE. We didn't saw that. I think it was with DRS. GOVEE also with that 3-second time penalty. It's not going to be in his favor for now. You Dutch Australian. Oh, not bad. Not bad. So for now, there is also Verse with also adding the first time penalty for him. Maverick again, a time penalty that is 6 seconds now on his bank account. He needs to drive off again 2 seconds to stay. Oh no, sorry, wait. Yeah, he needs to drive 1 second away. James Mustang has 8-second time penalties to stay at least in P8. But yeah, we are gonna now enter into the last lap of the race. It's gonna be Nadim leading everyone else. I don't know what this driver is doing. He started last in the feature race and now he's first. Before I'm commentating again on Nadim, I'm switching back on Techoose and Suffocating. They are fighting for P2. Techoose has 8-second time penalty. Fat Cat he got disqualified for not using. Wait a second. Oh, he did. Wait a second. No, I don't know. I will watch that later. I will tell you what happened with Fat Cat. I don't know. I could not read it fast enough. Maverick boxes in the meantime. I don't know why Maverick boxes. I think he also had to box for a new set. Now he's down to P9. And Techoose meanwhile is in front of Suffocating. Now he needs to drive 3 seconds off in 1 lap. I don't know if this is possible, but everything is possible. So we'll see them now fight into the last corners to get that P2. In the meantime, I'm switching off to the Wonder Child, winning the sprint race from last, winning the feature race from last, got disqualified in qualifying. So I don't know what this driver is doing, but the only thing I know from this driver, his name is Nadim Lemazan. He is gonna win 2 times in Suzuka. He wins the sprint race and he wins the feature race, and he does some celebration with putting his car into the wall. Nadim winning the feature race here in Suzuka, suffocating, coming back home to P2 and to choose in P3. Really beautiful fight in front from them. Brissink now going into P4. We have Whoopi in P5. Then James Mustang fighting with Stripper Dave till the end. And it's gonna be James Mustang in P6. Also good result for him. With that penalty, it's gonna be Stripper Dave in P6, James Mustang in P7, Viper Strikes. Not this beautiful race for him. It's gonna be a P8 for him. And Maverick, we see him here going till the end and closing the grid with a P9. What a race. What a race, guys. I don't know what to say. It was I don't know, driver of the day, of course, Nadim. I don't know what this guy is doing. I don't know what he's cooking. He's cooking something, a new ingredient. I don't know. But this guy is really a beautiful driver. I don't know what he's doing. He has some pace, and he's putting his trophy again up. It's gonna be a P1 for him 2 times, and yeah. I hope if this works, if I can get the top 3 into commentator box. I want to hear your POV. I hope I can hear some voices. So join the com box. I will put you back at my place in the com box. Here you see the end stands from the points. The team almost taking full points. Yet to choose any interviews, just join. I'm gonna drag you instantly if I see you. We see here the points. It's gonna be Nadim taking almost full points. 37 points to choose. MP2 with 22 points, suffocating 20 points, pressing 18, and Whoopi, the last driver who is has more points than 10. The rest you see it here. Yeah. It was I don't know what to say. It was really good racing. I don't know what this guy named Nadim is cooking. He's cooking something new that we don't know. He has some pace, guys. Has some pace. Just give me just a second because I want to try something. I hope I can do this. I hope I can do that, like everyone is doing. So we see here, you will see nothing for a second, and we are gonna put back our P1 driver Nadim in the commentator box. Welcome, Nadim, in the commentator box. You need to tell me something, okay? What are you cooking, my man? You are cooking something new. Just congratulations to the win. I don't know what you did. I really don't know what you did, my man. You are just too fast. Please tell me your POV. Please tell me what you did, please.
Well, look. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you, right? So I didn't put too much practice into it as well as I kind of just wanted to see how things go. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? I'm happy, but you know, it's another victory for me. It's not really gonna affect me much, but I'm really happy that I raced there was some beautiful overtakes of the race, and everybody was battling each other, which was really nice to see. And yeah, I just hope that it continues like that, and hopefully, it gets a little bit more exciting on my part at least.
Yeah, I just really don't know. As you said, it was like I could eat, and I don't know. This was so. You were cooking I've never seen you with this much pace. You start in both races, in the sprint and in the future race last. You get, I think you retired or you disqualified. I don't know, and you get both races P1. You almost got full points. Just yeah, I don't know, Nadim. Just congratulations, and I think if you would, I don't know, I don't know what to say. It's just incredible to see you back again on racing. I've long time not seeing you race, and I hope we will see you back again next week. And yeah, we'll be there next week again. He's not here. Nadim, hello? Are you there?
Hello?
Now you're there.
Unfortunately, I kicked my desk and my cable unplugged.
Okay. Are you so angry that you won, but not with the maximum points?
Yeah, I'm not happy, man. That lap, it was terrible. First corner, I just missed the whole chicane, and then yeah.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw that.
But yeah, nonetheless, I think it was a great race. Congratulations to everybody else, to the podium winners as well. And all I'm gonna say is I can't wait for the next few days. And when it comes to the F1 side of things, let's see. I've heard about some people who are fast, so let's see what happens. But again, thanks for everybody for making a great race.
Yeah, I thank you for racing tonight here in F2 in Phoenix, and I hope I will see you next week too. And I'm just saying, Nadim, thank you very much for racing. Enjoy the victory, the double victory today. And then we are gonna, I'm gonna put you back on the waiting room. Thank you very much, Nadim, and have a great evening and a good night.
You as well, my friend. Good
Bye
night.
bye. So now we are putting our P2 driver, Mr. Techus. Welcome to the Combox here. And yeah, absolute, also a really good race from you here. Yeah, it's just incredible. Unlucky for you that Nadim overtakes you there. And tell us about your POV, how you feel, and how you got your podium.
It was tough like hell, man. I was near to die a thousand of times. During the race, at the end of the race, I was dying. That was very hard to keep it like that, at this pace. Even in the rank during the sprint race, it was hard at the start because my car was just not here. And with a broken front wing, it's even harder. But yeah, keep it like that, drive like I can do, and I can still bring back some points. So that's good. I think I've done a good race.
Indeed, it was a really good race, and yeah, it's just incredible. Also, the thing that you did on the last lap in the sprint race, I don't know, you overtook, I think, 4 cars in 1 lap. And I just asked me, why did you not overtake everyone else earlier before the last lap? It was so intense to watch. I don't know, it was really funny to watch how you overtook 4 cars. How was it on your side?
It was good, a good feeling. But I was saying my tire all the race. Like everybody was maybe 45% when I was 39. Then when the safety car come out and then I pit with Mavericks with my teammates, we just say maybe it's not the good strategies. And when the safety car go back into the pit, I said Banco. Just try to drive faster than I can, overtake everybody, and then I do that. I was just to say if I can win a championship in F2, I can overtake everybody. So
yeah, that's true.
So much people, and I'm like P5, P4, no P4 in the sprint.
Yeah, P4 in the sprints. You got the P4 in the sprint also because of a penalty and the 3 overtakes you did in the last lap in almost, I think, 4 corners. And it was really fun to watch. And I will give you one last question as a defending champion of F2 right now. If I'm calculating good, if my math is really good, right now Suffocating is leading the championship. And you will be almost on his back. I think you are almost on 20 points difference. What are your feelings about that? Are you gonna push you much over your limit in the next races to get the second win, the second championship in a row?
To be honest, I'm feeling confident actually. I didn't bring back some points in the first race because of a brake failure. Now because I don't win because of Nedim. And we just see. I will just see during the next race what I can do. I try to do my best. I will try to drive the fastest I can. Try to train a lot more to get faster every day. So yeah, feel confident. Not I don't know. Not just yet.
Yeah, so we will see you also fighting for that championship. I have also a good feeling about you. You will have a lot of guys fighting for the champion. Everyone wants that championship in his pocket. So you need to watch your back, and for that I will wish you the best of luck in the next races. And yeah, I really thank you for the race today. Thank you for the entertaining, and yeah, enjoy the podium and enjoy the night. This is it. I wish you a really good night and a good evening.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you, Miss. Bye bye. Tschüss. So, I think no one wants to talk with me. No one. Okay. If someone wants, he can join me. If not, then I'm gonna say here a point. And it was really good racing today. And I don't know, for the future races, the next races, it's gonna be so big. Now we have Ollie leading the championship by almost 20 points, and the Juice needs to get up if he wants to be a 2-time world champion. And yeah, I don't know what to say. It was just an incredible race also from Nadim. He is by far driver of the day today. And yeah, this is it. This was F2 today. And yeah, don't forget tomorrow, it's gonna be Saturday. We are gonna have tomorrow tier 3 racing, and at Sunday we're gonna have tier 2 and tier 1 racing for Formula 1, and tomorrow also ACC racing. I don't know where, I think it was in Monza. Just check in. And yeah, this was Arrow, this is me, this was the stream, and I wish you, thank you very much guys for watching. And yeah, I wish you a really good evening and good night.